I'm Brian Pulowski, and this will completely change your business. As a new VO or a new hiring agent, these words get thrown around a lot. They're either said or you hear them. There's something to the effect of the workload is going to be high and assured of coming, and the pay or the amount that you're going to get is very low. But don't worry about it because there's going to be continuous work. So you hear things like plenty of future work, consistent daily or weekly orders, extended business opportunities, continuous scripts ready to be ordered, opportunity for future growth together, nearly endless earning potential. So let's break these statements down into just one concise statement. Basically, I don't have a lot of money. I'm offering you a lot of work and hoping you'll pick it up. And the truth is, as a VO, that might sound tempting to you. You're thinking, okay, this rate is much lower than what I would normally accept. However, it's assured work. And as a hiring agent, you're thinking, well, I don't have a lot of money to pay for a high quality professional voiceover, so I'm going to offer less money and let the VO know that there's going to be lots of it coming. The number one problem with this is there is no assurance. The thing is, the number one reason that this might fall apart is you don't know if the voice is going to match your project if you're the hiring agent. You don't know if, as a VO, your voice is going to match and you want to work with that client. That's why I make sure all my clients, whether they're coming to me brand new or they're coming to me reoccurring, that they get a sample reading from me. And it's the same link that's in the description right below. I provide free sample readings at zero charge just to make sure that I'm a perfect fit for your project. So the rules are simple. Agree to work with me at a low cost, and I'm going to give you a lot of work. Or as a VO, you're thinking, I'm going to agree to very little pay, but I'm going to be getting a lot of work. And that just doesn't tend to happen. Whether it's an innocent statement or it's honest trickery, it's safe to say as a VO, you should never, ever, ever accept this offer. And as a hiring agent, you should never be offering this at all. The reason for this is very simple. Whether you're a VO or you're a hiring agent, there is no assurance of the work. Let me say that again. There is no assurance of work. So let's say that after one order, it's decided that you, the hiring agent, you don't like the voice, it didn't fit, or you want to go in a completely different direction. Or as the voiceover artist, you decided that, well, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Whether the word count is higher than expected or whatever the reason is, that's just one order and you've decided it's not going to work. Or after just one order, you decide that the voiceover artist or the hiring agent is too difficult to work with. Maybe their communication is very slow, they don't get back to you very often. Maybe their delivery was late, or there's constant errors and revisions needed and they don't want to do the revisions. Or maybe just the high workload declines because of various reasons. Maybe the scriptwriter is really slow and can't pump out the scripts fast enough. Maybe the expectation of scripts coming in aren't getting delivered. Maybe the video editor is taking a long time to edit the videos and just can't pump them out as fast as the hiring agent would hope to. Or let's be honest, maybe there was no high workload in the hiring agent. You're just hoping that there's going to be a high workload because you're thinking your project's going to be successful and you're hoping for more orders. Or you're maybe just being deceptive and trying to trick the voiceover talent. It does go both ways though. What if your voiceover talent takes much, much longer than you expected to make a delivery, and all of a sudden this high workload is getting backed up because your voiceover talent is working too slowly? Or maybe they just do deliver quickly when they're recording. Maybe you're delivering the script on time. You want this workload to get pumped through, but your voice talent takes a long time to get to the actual recording process. Whether they're slow or whether they just have too much volume in their business, there's inconsistencies and things you can't count on both ends. So what ends up happening is the voiceover talent is left either high and dry after agreeing to a high workload for little pay, and they end up doing maybe one order, two orders for a small amount, and then the business never returns. Or the hiring agent just gets left needing another talent because it didn't work out. My strongest advice for any hiring agent or client is if you cannot afford to pay a lot for a script, don't offer a lot of work in the back end. It comes off as deceptive. Most voiceover talents see that as a huge red flag and don't fall for it. The types of talents that do agree to that type of offer are not the type of talent that you want to work with anyway. My strongest advice I can give to a voiceover talent is when you see those auditions coming through, just skip through them. There's zero assurance that that high workload is going to be coming in, and it's not worth your time to do the work for a discounted rate in hopes of getting work in the future. But you're asking, Brian, is there a way to fix it? And I'm here to tell you that there kind of is. There are ways around this. So the ways that I handle this with clients, because I have had clients that come to me and they'll say, Brian, I love your work. I'd love to hire you. At this time, I cannot afford to pay your current rate. Can you offer a discount? I do have many scripts that come in. And I say, I'd love to hear that. So this is exactly where I go. I tell the client or hiring agent, here's the situation. I understand that you can't afford me, and that's okay. If you do have many scripts that are coming, here's what you can do. I will allow a discount on a bulk order. If you bulk order scripts in advance and pay for those so there is assurance that they're coming, then I will do a discounted rate. I'll give you a discounted rate knowing that there's a bulk order waiting. So essentially what the hiring agent or client is doing is you're prepaying for work that's to be coming. So the promise of work to come is nice, but to put it down on paper and actually pay for it in advance, that lets me know that you're sure it's going to come, and I'm willing to give a discounted rate because of that. So what I do in those situations is some clients will say, well, I don't have the scripts ready. No problem. Let's set that delivery time way in advance, and I can assure you that I will deliver your script within 24 hours of you giving it to me. I'm counting on you to deliver scripts. You have to count on me to deliver in a timely manner, and I do that. So what I'll do is I'll put script 1 of 5 attached. 4 scripts remaining out of 5. I keep that properly documented throughout the communication with the hiring agent, the client, so they're well aware of how it's going to work. But the payment has already been made. It's either in my account already or it's in some sort of escrow account being held. So what's the takeaway in this entire video? It's stay away from verbal or messaged agreements promising a high workload for a small amount of pay. The best way you can know as a voiceover talent or a hiring agent or client whether the match is going to fit for the project is to get a sample reading. That voiceover talent needs to read through the script so you can see and make sure that their voice fits exactly what you want. And as a voiceover talent, you get to see their script, you get to see their communication habits, you get to decide for yourself whether you want to work with this hiring agent or client. It's a perfect fit. It's some great advice. Take that one to the bank. Now, if you're interested in working with me, if you follow the link in the description below, it goes straight to my free sample reading form. You can fill that out, give me your name, give me your email address. I'll get right back to you and I can turn around your script within 24 hours. Give you a little bit of a sample, give you a flavor, so to speak, of what it's like to work with me. And I think that you should absolutely be taking advantage of that as a hiring agent or a client. It's your best bet. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those in the section below. I love hearing from you, and I completely welcome all communication. I hope you have a great day. We'll talk soon.